Hey guys, what's up? It's Philbo. We're going to be looking at the Sicus descent raid that just came out, and I'm really excited because, to be honest, this is about my favorite raid that I've experienced so far in Undecember. So I'm going to walk through the mechanics of the fight and just give a quick overview while the video's happening. So let's jump right in and see what we have to do. Okay, so the fight is going to start, and you're just going to tank and spank in the beginning for a little bit. So we're going to start doing damage. He's going to go up and slam the ground in a second here. And as soon as he slams the ground, you don't want to be right up on him because it'll do damage. However, as soon as he slams, and he just slammed right there, as soon as the slam, which is a small slam that's near him, as soon as that happens, you have to dive in, because immediately after, he does an explosion that happens away from him. So you're going to see what happens. It does an explosion. If you're in it, you die. So dive out or get away from him. After that, he's then going to spawn these red circles here. And what you have to do is you are going to be dropping smaller red circles underneath you, whether you're inside one of these circles or not. See, this individual is not in a circle, but individuals who are inside the circle cannot leave it. Otherwise, they cause an explosion that kills anyone nearby. So you're going to be dropping small circles. You have to stagger them and just kind of move around the circle so that you're not staying in it. So you're going to see how it works. Create a small circle, move, and you keep moving until this phase is done. Do damage. After that, he runs off and he shoots some poison balls out his ass. Not too much damage, no worries there. After that happens, he's going to create this bone cage. What you have to do is, if you are able to, you have to get behind this. There are certain individuals, and you'll see them here, they're tethered to the bone cage. They cannot move. However, anybody who can move needs to get behind this, line of sight the boss. You don't want to be too far back, otherwise it won't, you won't survive. You'll get killed by what happens next. He's going to shoot a blast wave, and if you're too far back, you'll get hit. So you kind of want to be right up behind this bone cage. And what you have to do is you have to DPS it down and kill it. However, you do not want to kill it until he shoots his wave out. Now, as soon as he even starts the wave, you can then kill it. You don't have to wait for the wave to finish. So you'll see what happens here. We start doing damage, and he shoots the wave, and we break it. Now, what you see here are these poison orbs coming down. That's why we have to kill the bone cage, because if these poison orbs come down and hit the ground before we kill the bone cage, then anybody nearby, it's going to explode and kill them. And it's actually quite a large radius. So you want to make sure you get far away so that you don't get killed. I usually just run as far away as I can and then resume DPS. Okay. He's then going to spawn, poison spots are going to spawn under you, which will create a poison orb. Just get to the side of the raid if you can, so that the poison orb does not spawn in the middle of the raid. He then runs off, shoots more poison orbs out of his ass. He just did the thing where he'll come up, slam down, it hits nearby him, and then he does the explosion outside. So you have to jump in as soon as he does that inner explosion, so that you don't get hit by the outer explosion. It's a one-hit kill. You won't survive it. All right. He then he'll shoot this like red wave out. It does a good bit of damage, so you definitely want to get out of it. Those little spots, just get out of them. They'll explode after a second or so. All right, he's charging here again. shooting more poison orbs. He does the bone cage. Wait till he does the blast, then you break it. Everybody gets away from the falling poison orbs. Okay, this is where you're going to want to kind of scatter, not be near each other, because he's going to then do the red circle phase where certain individuals will be inside of a red circle. Again, you just stagger the smaller circles inside. Do not leave the circle if you're inside of it. And me, I couldn't really continue doing damage without dropping my circles on someone else. So I just got out of the way, stopped DPS, dropped the circles, the small red circles elsewhere. It's better to live and resume DPS afterwards than get your friends killed. So that's what we did. He spawned poison orbs underneath us. He's about to do the inner blast, jump in, outer blast happens. You don't want to be in the outer blast again. When he sucks you in, just try and get away from him. Okay, he's charging now, shooting more poison orbs. Get behind the bone cage, kill it as soon as he does the blast. Don't do it before he does the blast. It'll wipe. Inner blast, inner slam happened, so you want to jump in as soon as that inner slam happens. Get out of the red circles. And that's the entire raid. If there's anything that I missed, any mechanic that you're still kind of wondering about, just go ahead and drop a question in the comments section. But that's basically all there is to it. So you guys know it's time to get back to the grind. I'm going to catch y'all later.